kid in my daughter's class stabbed her with a pencil. He aimed for her throat. My daughter Haley is the sweetest kid you'll meet. Never causes problems, does her work, and helps other kids with their reading. Since school started, there's been this new kid, Reggie. He's an absolute nightmare. The district knows it too. He's supposed to be in a separate classroom for extra assistance, but they cut the position. No money, they said. So Reggie runs wild. He's hurt 6 different kids this year, pushed one off the playground equipment, threw scissors at another. The teacher always says her hands are tied, that she can't restrain students. The principal keeps preaching patience and understanding. And trust, I've been patient and understanding. But Haley wakes up crying on school days now. She used to bounce out of bed. Reggie targets her because of her kindness and how she won't fight back. The week started terribly. On Monday, Haley came home in tears because Reggie dumped her lunch in the garbage during cafeteria time. She went hungry the entire afternoon. The lunch monitor saw it happen, but said she couldn't prove Reggie did it intentionally. I rolled my eyes and packed 2 lunches Tuesday morning, just in case. But Tuesday was worse. So much worse. I got a call at work. Reggie had taken scissors during art class and cut off a chunk of Haley's hair. Just walked up behind her and snipped 4 inches of her beautiful hair. Gone. Haley was hysterical. The teacher said it happened too fast to prevent. I left work immediately and drove to school furious. I demanded a meeting right then, but they said the principal wasn't available. The vice principal listened to me rant for 20 minutes, then said their hands were tied. They cannot physically restrain or remove students unless someone is in immediate danger. Apparently cutting hair didn't qualify. I asked what would qualify. She didn't answer. That night, Haley begged me to let her stay home. She was shaking. My 7-year-old was shaking with fear about going to 2nd grade. I held her and promised I'd fix this. I'd go to the superintendent if I had to. Just one more day, baby. One more day. Then Wednesday morning, she wouldn't eat breakfast. Her stomach hurt too much. I walked her to class personally and made eye contact with Reggie. I tried to look intimidating. How pathetic is that? Trying to intimidate an 8-year-old because no adult would protect my child. At 11:30, my phone rang. It was the school. You need to come immediately. There's been an incident. I've never driven so fast. I ran through the front doors and the secretary just pointed down the hall. I found Haley in the nurse's office. Blood all over her shirt. The nurse pressing gauze against her neck. My baby was white as paper, tears streaming down her face. Apparently during reading circle, Reggie had grabbed a freshly sharpened pencil and jabbed it into Haley's neck. Just walked up and stabbed her. The teacher said it happened so fast. Always too fast. Nobody ever seems able to move fast enough to protect my daughter. The ambulance came, but I said I'd drive her myself. The ER was a blur. The doctor's words still echo. 1 centimeter to the left and this would have hit a major vessel. She's very lucky. Lucky. My daughter needed 5 stitches in her neck, a tetanus shot, antibiotics because who knows where that pencil had been. She could have died. 1 centimeter from bleeding out on the reading carpet, and they called us lucky. We got home at 4 p.m. Haley was exhausted, traumatized, bandaged. I was opening my laptop to write an email when I saw one already waiting from the principal. Reggie would receive a 2-day suspension, 2 days, for stabbing my daughter in the neck. The email continued. When Haley returns, we'll need to discuss strategies to help her avoid inducing these responses from Reggie. What the actual hell? My daughter needed to learn how to avoid attempted murder. I was done. I replied immediately. Haley would not return until Reggie was permanently removed from her class. But if it was up to me, he would be banned from the school. The principal responded within minutes saying that would be disruptive to his education. I forwarded everything to the superintendent and school board. Then I drove to the police station and filed assault charges. Yes, against an 8-year-old. Reggie's parents showed up at my house that night, screaming at me and Haley about ruining their son's life over a playground accident. I slammed the door in their faces. I contacted the district's legal department about the unsafe environment. The union rep said we had grounds for a lawsuit. Thursday morning, the superintendent called me personally. She was horrified. She'd seen the photos of Haley's neck and said Reggie was being transferred to the behavioral program at another school. Finally, someone listened, but it took my daughter almost dying to get there.